No, the second day when we woke up,
We had our breakfast first.
a breakfast that Paul made. And
Yeah, it was really
delicious.
good. It was very delicious.
And then we went to the lighthouse for. Oh my God! Okay, tell us about here.
Tell us about
Tell us about here.
that timing.
It was not that dangerous of a question, darling. I mean,
It was deadly. We are here in Bolinao, and right now we are in the lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Yes, and
So we're trying to find
So
the
we're-
history
yes,
of the
we're-
lighthouse.
the lighthouse
Because we
is
don't know
trivia.
anything about it.
Bolinao is the oldest town in Pangasinan and is one of the oldest town in Philippines, founded in 1575.
wow.
Bolinao is founded only 10 years apart from the oldest city in the Philippines, which is Cebu City, founded in 1565.
Here. Okay,
A
here.
lighthouse, okay.
Okay.
You go.
Cape Bolinao Lighthouse is the second tallest lighthouse in the Philippines with 120 steps plus 14 more to the illumination room. Overall total of 134 steps.
Which I'm not gonna climb today.
Yeah. Rising 351
Feet, which
Feet.
is 170 meters above sea level atop Punta Piedra Point.
Okay, that's good. Another surprise.
Yeah.
Find out that the lighthouse
Is
was closed, and you could go
inside,
up
inside.
It's closed.
You can't go in.
climb up.
But a short history is that it's. Oh, I think we're showing it right now in
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
So yeah, so we spent a lot of good time there, and with a lot of fun Filipino group, Filipinos, loud Filipinos.
They were so fun.
Yeah, they
Because
were
one guy or one girl.
Well, call it what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she said, how much are they
For us,
for us? And I asked, per hour or per day?
good bargain.
And then later on, when we were about to leave, she said, "I'm going to steal him." And I said, "I already took him."
It was still late. Well, probably she didn't want me because I was too old for her, but that's okay. Look, the lighthouse is maybe the last thing that you should do in that trip. What I would recommend if you are going to get that trip is to start actually with the thing that we did the last, and that is the Bolinao Falls. But
Enchanted Cave.
Yeah,
Enchanted Cave.
well, I think that the Enchanted Cave you can do it anytime you want.
anytime you want. Yeah,
Okay.
But in terms of lighting and take some fantastic
yeah.
photos of the waterfall,
yeah.
you need to be early there.
Because
not late like we were.
we only had the chance to see one fall, but there are like 4 falls or 5 falls.
Yeah.
Like if I knew, if I was the guide, to be honest, if I knew, I would take all of us to the falls first,
Yeah.
see all the falls possible, the 4 or 5 falls.
Maybe not the 4 or 5, but
Or
at
at
least
least 2, 3
2,
falls,
3
not just
falls.
one.
Yeah, and in the early morning and the right time because the light is hitting
Yeah.
from the right direction for great photos. But unfortunately, when you go at the time that we were after 12 o'clock, the light is straight up on the skies, looking at you, and it destroys the photo that you could have otherwise made in fantastic conditions. But
Yeah.
no. Let's go back to the second stop that we made.
Second stop,
Okay.
yep.
The second stop was the Enchanted Cave.
Cave.
And when we enter that very weird road, it looked scary at me at first, reminding me of some scary movies road. When you're alone in the wilderness, I started playing that game of the scary movie. And you know what? Let's watch it. To go to the Enchanted Cave, we are now crossing a very magical road, full of dangers and mystery, never knowing what may be ahead, so beware of yourselves. After a long perilous voyage through the roads of the Enchanted Cave, we finally arrived at destination, and the journey continues. We have entered the deadly gate of the Enchanted Cave area, and we are going to be wandering in the wilderness at our own peril. We are going to be stopped by a bunch of people not knowing what to do. No, this was not too scary. Actually, they were fairies to let us go through the road. In this perilous endeavor into the jungle, we were lucky enough to find some place we can have something very primitive, like a double espresso. We are going to enjoy the coffees and then continue our trip into the enchanted cave jungles. Do you have anything to say about that, babies? Are you scared?
We are
Very
quaking.
scared.
We are trembling.
We're right now.
Into the jungle.
The tribes have welcomed us and they're just offering our
A very primitive drink called double espresso.
double shot espresso and salted caramel.
Yeah.
Very local espresso shot. And then after that,
We will continue that dangerous and perilous road into the jungles. However friendly they looked, they decided to give us the hammock torture, which I don't know if people are going to be able to come out alive of it. In the meantime, just look at the difficulty of the terrain, requiring to be extremely physical in the tracks into the jungles. And let's not forget about all the very venomous little bugs and insects, 10 million years old remains of the corals, proving that this was a place very underwater. We have been redirected by another person towards a more dangerous part of the area. As you can see, the terrain is truly tiring us, exhausting us, taking our breath away. It is written to adult pool. What is the meaning? Is it a pool of death? Is it a pool of fire? Is it a pool of torture? We are all going to see. In the struggle of life, now I'm being put to the water torture, but they're not gonna have one word out of my mouth. And these are the wild ones, the ones torturing me in the water, the ones making me incredible things. And these are the demons. Don't look like they look so beautiful. Yes, real demons.
We bite.
So now you have met the demon part of the Philippines. And we finally have been summoned for the cave. Please pray for us. And the danger begins. These poor souls are in torment until we are going to be in torment. I hope it's not too painful. How frightened are you, Yekin, by the water torment that is upon us?
we have to go through. We have to push through our fears.
Prevail, absolutely. Oh my God, how scary is this? Angela, how scary is this? Oh my God, what a fucking torment this is. You don't see anything here.
Cramps where?
You don't see anything. So we'll just try and survive. Now that we've been left alone, what are you thinking about? Oh my God, this is the road to hell.
Let's continue.
This is the road to hell, Cecil.
Road to hell.
Yes, this is the road to hell. The enchanted cave. Huh? The underground is even more dangerous. This is a beautiful experience. No, a very horrible experience. Yes. A good swim for our lives. The cheats could not come. I don't know if they were going to be. So let's just save ourselves. While we were trying to survive for our lives, my wife, on the other hand, found a way to save us by making a wish and throwing the penny into the wishing well. And saved we were. After escaping the cave, we found our way out, escaping all the indigenous people and the tribal people following us. And finally, here is the end. And our fantastic driver is taking us again throughout this very perilous road, taking risk of his own life to save ours. And this is the end of our adventures in the enchanted cave of Bolinao, the Philippines.
So in the end, we were done with the cave, with the enchanted cave, and we were taken to the falls, which
Yeah.
was
Fantastic.
probably the highlight of the trip.
Yeah, that was
I
really
think.
beautiful.
I love the Enchanted Cave as well, but
We
falls
loved
were
it. We loved
more
it.
fun.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
loved it.
This one's colder than the cave.
Yeah, I can walk.
It's like small pebbles are falling on your head. It hurts a lot. I saw you. You cheated.
I did not.
But it hurts, right? It hurts.
It was the drop.
Yeah, the drops. Thank you, video. Yay!
But we had fun anyway, and the falls were
The falls
fantastic.
were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
absolutely.
water was really so
The
good.
water is
Yeah.
very nice to swim in.
But even in the Enchanted Cave, the water was also really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it was.
water was really.
Yeah, but it was also it would make you feel claustrophobic as well because it's just really so dark and closed.
Yeah, closed.
And luckily there were lights around,
Yeah.
but there were parts that there wasn't enough light, and it just
Yeah, by the end of
Yeah.
the cave.
Well, guys, if you're claustrophobic, well,
Yeah,
try
you
and stay
reconsider it.
into the light. We finally ended that day.
Yeah, like in the falls,
Yeah,
we
the
went to the
falls.
falls, then we swam, and it was fun, really fun. This is not the first time I'm swimming in a falls pond. What do you call? You can't call a lake, but this was, I think, the most fun I had.
Yeah, it was.
You know, it was really
The water
really,
was delicious. You could stay for hours in
yeah,
the
really,
water and
really.
yeah,
not get any cold or not get any
yeah, it was just
bored.
really so nice.
And you know what? The fun was to swim with these life vests.
Yeah, you have to.
Normally, I hate them.
But this is more fun.
I hate them. But you know, once you get used to them, oh my God, you don't want to get out of the water.
Yeah, because
Because you don't get tired.
Yeah, you don't get tired.
Yeah, and it helps you just float and you
Yeah.
just hold on to your life vest and you just lean back and then
And-
just
And they
Swim.
will let you go into the
Deeper part
of,
without the vest.
Without the vest.
Without the vest.
That was
vest.
fantastic. We took fantastic photos and videos. So much fun.
Fantastic photos. I'm not that sure. But
No. Super fun. Super fun. I had super fun.
Super fun.
Fun photos,
Enjoy
let's say.
it.
yeah,
enjoyed
I
it,
had fun
enjoyed it.
Photoshop
So
picturing.
guys, then we finally ended the tour with another 5 hours drive back to where we're staying.
Right
Yeah.
now.
Those guys,
Here.
and we were all exhausted. So we took a very nice night of sleep
we were just out.
to finalize our trip in the Philippines. And I hope that you enjoyed it because
I hope
we-
you guys enjoyed it.
I hope
Oh,
you guys enjoyed it.
Mhm.
we thoroughly enjoyed it. It was fantastic. We enjoyed the people here, and I'm always going to say that wherever I go, Filipinos so far, and I've been in many different places all around the world, are absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, the nicest people, the most respectful people. the most naive people that you can encounter in this world. So please come to the Philippines because these guys need you. Trust me. They're a small economy and they're living out of tourism actually without even them realizing how important you guys are coming here and spending money. And when I say spending money, this, oh my God, cheap country. A cheap country. And if you're over 60 years old, you're going to have air everywhere you go. Don't forget even to ask that from the hotel you're going to stay, a senior citizen discount.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're going to
yeah.
What we are talking about is the real Philippines, the province Philippines, the real people living in real places, living a real life with all their struggle or their daily chores and everything else. And this is the Philippines that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about touristic places like Boracay or Palawan, okay? Because these are touristic places like any other. And although they should still not be, but they should still be fairly inexpensive compared to many other places, in the Western world.
In the world, yes,
In the
Western
world.
world. I don't know about the Southeast Asia, but
I've not been in
Like,
the country,
yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And look, if you want to have a beautiful, real experience of the Philippines, then you should come to.
definitely cheaper than any Mediterranean country.
Oh, yes.
Any.
Oh, yes.
Definitely,
Oh, yes.
no doubt.
So if you skip the
Even Boracay
ocean,
and-
no, if you skip the ocean shore and come a little inland in the Bulacan province where you have beautiful
Bulacan
places,
region.
you're gonna have a blast, and you're going to see some beautiful places as we did, and as we have shown you in our trilogy of the Philippines. Well, I hope that you enjoyed it and that this video deserved a like, which is very welcome. I'm not gonna say, look, subscribe, but if you are subscribing, it will be very welcome as well, because I cannot promise you to continue making English contents. But even though, if you subscribe and if I see more, Filipinos, foreign people, I can make more comments about the Philippines, a little more about my impression, maybe some criticism that I can give them for a better life for the Filipinos living in the Philippines, because they deserve it.
Yeah, I want to add something.
Yeah, please.
Just the people, forget about the nature, because just the people
The
of
nature.
the country and the nature is
Oh my God,
phenomenal.
It's the tropics.
Yeah, it is.
It is a
something
tropical
else.
nature. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
There's no other word. It is beautiful.
So don't have any prejudgments. Don't have prejudice. Just come and try it by yourselves.
Yeah.
So that's what I want to add.
And I can promise you, as a person who now spent 13 full days doing many beautiful different sightseeing and adventures in this country, and meeting a lot of Filipinos, because as I'm an triple X extrovert, I've been hustling everybody.
Yeah.
I have not seen any negative impression, negative word, negative face from anybody in this country. This is why come enjoy your stay in this beautiful country. Enjoy a beautiful summer in the winter.
Philippines.
Huh? Exactly. And don't get me wrong, I've not been paid to say that, because they
Yeah.
misunderstand.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's not an
So-
advertisement.
Any last word, guys?
That's I said. And maybe
No.
you want to add something.
No.
Adı Venice Mall. Nedenini de şimdi anlayacaksınız sevgili dostlar.
Bence de. We took a stop. We took a stop
ayıp.
here at VGC in Venice Grand Canal because we haven't been here, and we wanted Annie and Baba to fill their days with a lot of places to visit, and this is one place that we thought would be nice to go. And so yeah, right now you're here seeing Venice Grand Canal, and it's a pretty cute place.
Yes.
It's very cute.
And guys, if you want to experience the expensive part of Manila, this is where you should come.
Yeah.
Or not, it's up to you.
This place, BGC, Taguig.
It's literally like a little Manhattan.
Yeah, there it's called the Manhattan of Asia.
Yeah,
Actually.
yeah, big buildings, skyscrapers, etc., etc. But long story short, have a quick look. But if you don't have a lot of money, don't stay too long.
Yes.
Bye bye.
Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Take care of yourselves and have a wonderful life.
See you.
Bye.
Bye bye.